and kasra on imam and kasra on jadid, right? So here you will translate the house of new imam. Now the word al-jadid is the adjective for imam over here, is not the adjective for bayt. Got it? Yes. So here imam and jadid, they are noun and adjective. They have nothing to do with the bayt. समझ रहे हैं डॉक्टर साहब?
लेकिन अगर उस पे पहला हमने कहा उसने सिर्फ दम और जो नीचे क्या करने से
कसरा
कसरा ना लगाएं बैतुल इमाम जदीद
जी.
how would you translate that?
Okay, then you have to translate according to the context.
هذا بيت الإمام الجديد.
Okay, هذا بيت الإمام الجديد, right?
Yeah.
So in that situation also, you have to determine the context. In what context you are you describing the house, that is the new house of the imam? Imam is same imam, right? But his house is new, right? Or you mean that you are describing that the imam is new? Okay, you said this is the house of the new imam.
Okay, the first line means that this you're describing actually the imam, that he is new.
No. In the first line you are describing the house, that the house of the imam is new.
In the second line,
You are describing that this is the house of the new imam.
The way I am understanding it is, I'm looking at how many Dhamma we have. If we have 2 Dhamma, there is the bite,
Yes.
is new. If we have 2
Kasra,
Kasra, then
then-
there is the Imam is new.
Yes. So, what is the point over here? In both examples, one is noun, one is adjective. Right? The word al-jadid in the first example is adjective for the bayt. In the second example, al-jadid is an adjective for the imam. And we are applying the rule of agreement. What is the rule of agreement? We are putting dhamma on the word jadid because this is the adjective for the word bayt. So baytu has dhamma, so the word jadid also has a dhamma. Right? Let me highlight this with different color. Look at this ending. And you know, recognition of the ending in Arabic is very, very important. That ending determines that what is the relation of this word to which, right? Who's who? This is the relationship. So in this example, these both have dhamma. So al-jadidu is coming back to or is referred to the bayt. However, in this example, this kasra ending, both of them, they have the kasra, so they have the relationship.
This is mudaf, mudaf alayh.
Okay, there is another relationship of the whole, you know, structure, that is mudaf mudaf ilayh. The word baytu in both examples, the word bayt is mudaf. Okay. In the first example, only the word imam is mudaf ilayh. In the second example, the imam and jadid, both noun and adjective, they are mudaf ilayh of the word bayt.
इसकी pronunciation में कोई थोड़ा सा difference
होगा. If you would, for example, if it's a religious text, if you are reading, for example, Quran, and you have to disclose the ending, and this is the difference between reading the Quran and the other sentences of Arabic. You are just speaking Arabic language, you don't need to disclose. You can read both of them the same way. You can say, Haza Baytul Imam al-Jadid. that's fine. Okay, both of them you can say the same same pronunciation. But if you are reading the Quran, so then the first one you have to say Hada Baitul Imamil Jadidu, and the second Hada Baitul Imamil Jadidi. Also in spoken Arabic also, if you would like to remove the ambiguity, like your listener does not comprehend that are you describing the house is new or you describing the imam is new, so then you have to disclose it. So for that, the first one, if you mean the house is new, then you have to read Hada Baitul Imamil Jadidu. However, if you are describing the imam, you have to read Hada Baitul Imamil Jadidu. Now,
When you're reading the Quran and it's at the end of the ayah, you don't need to disclose
you don't need to disclose
it.
it, but it must be written in the Quran. In the copy of Quran, that Dhamma should be there. Sometimes what happens, that ayat is short, you would like to continue. You do not stop on that ayat, right? So then with what haraka you will continue. So it's very important. Actually, this example is based on so many other rules that we already discussed, right? So that's why it's for some those who did not attend earlier classes, so it's looking like new example. But if you know the rule, and I told you that the example of the rule of the noun and adjective in Arabic, agreement rule, that is called agreement rule.
So when you say al-imam al-jadidi,
Yes,
I have to recognize that as a noun and an adjective, right?
yes, in
Because of the kasra.
yes, in both you have to recognize as noun and adjective.
Yeah.
But in this second example, you are recognizing the adjective for the imam
Because of the kasra.
because of the kasra.
Because of the kasra.
In the
And-
first example, you are recognizing jadid for the bait
Mhm.
because of the dhamma.
And the reason is not, it doesn't have zamma
Hmm.
because it's al-imam. It's a person
In this one,
in this one.
no, it's not because
No.
of this person.
No, it's not. Oh.
Because the word imam is mudaf ilayh,
Mudafi.
Okay. Mudaf.
and being the mudaf ilayh, it is ending on kasra.
Okay.
Now al-jadid is adjective of the imam.
Mhm.
So adjective also must have the same ending of the noun,
Mudaf. Okay.
mudaf ilayh.
Okay, mudaf.
So that's why both of them they have kasra.
But in spoken language,
Yes.
not a Quranic
No,
Arabic, in a spoken language,
Ji.
if you have to describe
Ji,
to somebody, this house is
Hmm.
Imam's house,
ji.
and this house belongs to Imam, how would
Ji.
you say it in spoken language, same sentence?
Same. You will say Hada Baitul Imam Jadid.
And the top line, how would you say that too?
Okay. Now, if you want to say, if you mean
The
that
back,
this is the new house
yeah.
of the Imam,
how would you say that?
the sentence will be same. The same way you say Hada Baitul Imam Jadid. Okay. But that person, depending on the context, if he has earlier information about the Imam or the house, then he will understand that are you describing the house or you describing the Imam.
But if he does not, is there any difference in the gesture when you are saying the words?
Okay.
Any stop and gaps in between that other party understands that you are describing that is a new house?
Right. Okay, so then you have to introduce that person first, that we have the Imam, right? And he has a new house now,
Okay, fine.
right?
I'm fine.
And then you say Hada Baitul Imam Jadid. This is a new house of the Imam. Or you will describe that now we have a new Imam, and this is the house of our new Imam. So this is the context. Depending on that, he will understand. Okay. Khair, inshallah. So last time we completed all these points. Did we also go through the vocabulary list?
Yes.
Right? So go back to Arabic section of this lesson number 14. ما هو رقم الصفحة يا عمر؟
سكم ثلاثة وسبعين.
نعم. Okay, sisters. ثلاثة وسبعين. How much is that? What is that number, brother Norman? ثلاثة وسبعين.
73.
Very good. 73. Page number 73. So now everyone is on the same page.
نعم.
كل واحد منكم في نفس الصفحة. Say نعم.
نعم.
نعم. Okay. أريد منكم أن تقرأوا. I want from you to read. So everyone should read like 2 lines. Brother Kanishka, ابدأ بالقراءة.
We started on Assalamu alaikum.
نعم.
Okay.
So who said Assalamu alaikum?
الفتية
الفتية.
الفتية Assalamu alaikum.
Who is من هو ما هو معنى الفتية?
Lady.
No.
Okay.
A lad, a
Young boy.
a young adult.
Young man.
Young man.
Young
man. If you are using words that is not making the situation clear, has the ambiguity, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You cannot just say young or youth. You have to describe young man.
Young man. Okay,
Al-fitya means young man.
yeah. Young man.
By the way, this word has been used in the Quran also. In Suratul Kahf, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described about the people who are sleeping in the cave, He said, "Innahum fityatun."
Mhm.
They were a young man. Amanu bi rabbi. So same word, al-fitya. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Then,
Hamid. Wa alaikum assalamu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
you know what? Let's create a live situation over here. Think that he is Hamid next to you, Brother Rashad. So you are addressing him. Say, and you are representing all young men over here. Okay?
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Okay. Now read the question to him. Look at him and raise it.
كيف حالك يا يا أمي؟
أمي.
Yeah. كيف حالك يا عمي?
أنا بخير والحمد لله. كيف حالك من أنتم؟
Okay. Now everyone understood the meaning? Yes, sister.
So Ahadu
Ah,
Fitya.
yes.
This is Fitya is young man. Ahadu
One of the young men. So the scenario is over here is that there are some young men and they are meeting to just one person who is like their uncle. Okay. So one of the young men started the conversation and he asked that uncle that how are you doing? Kaifa haluka ya ammi? So uncle, his name is Hamid. Okay. So he is replying, Ana bi khair, I am doing well, alhamdulillah. Kaifa halukum? How are you all doing? See the difference, kaifa haluka and now kaifa halukum. And we learned in last lesson ka and kum, right? Yes. Kaifa halukum. So it is also teaching you or suggesting you that if you are asking a bunch of people, a group of people, then you say in Arabic kaifa halukum. If you are talking to one person, you say kaifa haluka. And the answer should be ana bi khair. How do you say we all are doing good? How do you say in Arabic?
نحن بخير.
Nahnu bi khair. Walhamdulillah.
بخير وبخير
Bi khairin.
بخيرين.
Nahnu bi khairin. Walhamdulillah. Kaifa halukum? Man antum. Now, the thing is that uncle does not recognize these young men, right? So he is asking
who are
after
you?
greeting, he is asking, Man antum. Who are you? Okay. So, brother Omar, you read.
Okay. نحن أبناء الدكتور موسى.
Okay, you need to read from the beginning. Ahaduhum.
أحدهم, one of them. نحن أبناء الدكتور موسى.
Ah.
And then we are the sons of Dr. Musa,
Yes. So, what is the meaning of ahaduhum?
one of them.
One of them, right? So, one of those young men, he said, we are all the children or sons of Dr. Musa. So, looks like they are all brothers. Okay. Naam, brother Hassan.
أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا. أبوكم صديقي. أين عمكم الشيخ عيسى؟
So now the uncle Hamid, he recognized them, so he said, Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaba. What does that mean?
Welcome.
Welcome. Whenever you want to say welcome to someone in Arabic, you say Ahlan wa sahlan. If someone is visiting your home, coming your Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaba. Abukum Sadiqi. So uncle, he is after recognizing, he said, oh, your father is my friend. Abukum, your father, Sadiqi, my friend. And then he is asking about their uncle, Aina ammukum al-Shaykh Isa. Where is your uncle, Shaykh Isa? So Shaykh Isa is the brother of the father of these children, young men. Okay? Yes, brother Norman.
أحدهم هو مريض هو الآن في المستشفى. He's sick. He's currently in hospital.
Oh really? So the locks are there. If you just push the lock inside, it will lock it, inshallah. Or maybe it is broken, I don't know.
Near the table?
Yeah, the table.
There is a lock in below that. You know this white? It's super. Yes. Or just change the table, I think. If you bring another table.
It goes down.
Some tables are shaky. Okay. Okay. So is it okay now? So pay attention to the conversation, not table will be okay, inshallah. Yes. Now, so he said, Ahadum huwa marid.
He is sick.
He is sick.
هو الآن في المستشفى. He is currently in hospital.
Huwa means he, al-an, right now, currently, fil mustashfa, in the hospital. So who is in the hospital?
Uncle.
What is
Shaykh
his
Isa.
name?
Shaykh
Sheikh Isa,
Shaykh.
huwa fil mustashfa. So Hamid said what? Sister Maimuna? Read about.
حامد شفاك الله. من هذه طفلة
التي معكم.
التي معكم.
من هذه الطفلة التي معكم.
May Allah grant him health.
Like healing and cure. May Allah give him shifa. Shafahullah. Now remember, learn this dua. Whenever you hear about someone, he is sick, so in Arabic you make a dua, Shafahullah. Shafahullah. May Allah give him shifa. May Allah cure him. If you are addressing to the person directly, you want to say that may Allah give you shifa, right? How do you say?
Shafahukum.
Shafa'akallah.
Not just shafakal.
Shafa.
Shafakallah.
Shafa'akallah.
Right? Shafa and ka. Ka means you. Shafakallahu. And if you are addressing several people, then you say shafakumullah. How do you say to a sister that may Allah give you shifa? Shafaki. Shafakillah. So shafa will be same. This is the verb, but the pronoun will be changing. Who, whom, ka, kum, depending on the situation. Okay. Then he asked, Man hazihi tifla allati ma'akum.
Who is this young lady who is with you?
So if you say lady, it gives you the impression of a grown up
It's a young
woman.
child.
Tifla is a girl. Like young girl. Little like daughter girl. So who is this young girl that is with you? Is there any word that you would like to clarify, or every word they are know the meaning, right?
Yeah, that's
Allati means who is
yeah.
ma'akum, with you.
With you. And allati tells us it's a girl.
Allati alone means what? Allati alone.
Who?
Who? Feminine.
For a female. If you are referring to a man, who, then you say allazi.
Allazi ma'akum.
Ha. Yes. Yes, Sister Humaira, you read the next one.
أحدهم
Here.
هي هنا.
Yes.
She is
Our sister.
our sister.
So one of them, he replied that she is our sister. Okay. So many brothers and one sister.
Is it أختنا
Ah.
or أختنا?
Ukhtuna. Ukht is sister, na means our.
Our.
Ukhtuna, our sister.
He means she is.
Yeah, here means she.
Yeah.
Yes. Is a subject pronoun. Do you remember all those pronouns? The whole table? Huwa, hum, hiya, humna, anta, antum, right? Good, mashallah. Yes, sister, next.
Hamid.
Ah,
Ma ismuha.
ah,
Hamid says, what is her name?
ah. You can read ma ismuha or masmuha.
Masmuha.
In that case, hamza of ism will be dropped and you say masmuha. So ahaduhum,
Ismuha Layla.
complete the answer also.
Ahaduhum.
Hmm. Ismuha
Ismuha Layla.
Layla.
If you were asking if it's a brother, not a sister, then ma, what will be ma? Still ma ismuha wa?
No, ma ismuhu.
Wa ismuhu.
Who is for him
Male.
and ha is for her. So ismuha Layla. Her name is Layla.
One of them.
One of them, he replied, her name is Layla.
Huwa.
Okay, brother Kanishka.
That's huwa, not he.
أين بيتكم الجديد?
Uh-huh.
Where is your new house?
Yes. Where is your new house? So, mashallah, you translate it easily. Aina baytukumul jadidu. Al jadidu has dhamma, so it is describing the house. Where is your new house? Naam, brother Rashad.
بيتنا
Say ahaduhum.
أحدهم بيتنا
Baytuna. Baytuna.
بيتنا الجديد قريب من المطار. Our new house is close to airport.
Yes, Matar is airport. Our new house is close to the airport. Right? Now, intentionally they did not put any dhamma on al-jadid over here. It's your judgment.
Yeah.
They are trusting your judgment that you will read correctly. Baytun al-jadidu qareebun min al-matar. Okay, very good. Next.
Hamid, antum fil madrasat al-thanwiya?
No.
No.
Two Hamza over here.
Antum fi madrasat al-thanwiya? Are you all in middle school?
Thanawiya is high school.
High school?
Middle school is mutawassita.
Ahadahum la nahnu bil jamia? No, we are all in university.
Yes.
Ana fi kulliyat al-handasa, I'm in engineering section, Department of Engineering. Wa Mahmoodun fi kulliyat al-tib, and Mahmood is in the medical faculty. Wa Ibrahimu fi kulliyat al-sharia, and Ibrahim is in the Department of Sharia. Wa Yusuf fi kulliyat al-tajara, and Yusuf is in the Department of Business.
Very good. MashaAllah. Describe all these schools and departments, right?
So Thanwiya is high school.
Naam.
Mutawassat
Mutawassita middle school.
and the primary?
Ibtidai. Al-Madrasatul Ibtidaiya elementary. Mutawassita is from Wast. Wast means medium, right? Middle. So it's middle school. Thanawiya means secondary.
Secondary school.
So secondary school is high school.
What is the meaning of Matar?
Matar, airport.
Airport.
Yes, Matar airport. Matar DFW. Huh? Okay. You know how to say international? International airport?
National.
Okay, let me write. You can write this word. Duali.
Darul Dawla.
Okay. Duali. Dal, Dhamma, Du, Waw, Fatha, Dua, Li with shadda, duali. Okay, so then it will be the adjective of matar. Matar duali means international airport. So DFW International Airport, right? Okay. Who is next, Brother Omar?
حامد من ذلك الفتى الذي في سيارتكم
Now, translate it.
Who is that young man, the one in your car?
Who is sitting in your car?
Who is sitting in your car?
There is no word for translation of the sitting, but
Okay.
you are creating from the context.
On the contrary.
So now the situation is that Hamid, he saw another man, young man who is sitting in the car. He did not come down with all these boys, right? So he's pointing to him that who is that young man who is with you in the car? Okay, so what is the answer?
Who was Zamili?
Yeah.
He is my classmate.
इसको पढ़ने में दरमियान में कोई थोड़ा पॉज आएगा जिसमें लंबा सेंटेंस हो
नहीं, अगर आप पूरा सेंटेंस एक बार में कह सकते हैं, if you can say the whole sentence, मन ज़ालिकल फ़तल लज़ी फ़ी सय्यारतिकुम, and that is best without any breaking. Now, so Mahmud, now here is disclosing the name. One of the boys' name is Mahmud. So Mahmud is replying, who was Zamili. He is my colleague, classmate. Right. So Hamid.
Hamid min aina huwa?
Min aina huwa, meaning
Where is he from?
where is he from? Like which country is he from? Because it looks like that he was so different, looking differently. So Mahmud, he said what?
Mahmud huwa min Inkaltara. He is from England.
England. So Inkaltara is England in Arabic. Okay. Yes, Sister Maimuna.
Ma ismuhu?
Masmu.
Masmuhu?
Just say masmu.
Masmu.
When we stop, we can say masmu.
Masmu. Ismu William. William.
Just William, yes. So translate it. Masmu.
What is his name?
Yeah.
His name is William.
Okay. Yes, Sister Mara.
Hamid.
A Muslimun huwa.
Is he Muslim?
Is he Muslim? Yes.
Mahmud. La. No. Huwa Nasrani. He is Christian.
Yeah.
Abu Ustazi.
Abuhu.
Abu Ustazi.
Abu means his father.
His father is
My teacher.
my teacher.
His father is my teacher.
Ismail
Now you can stop on these words. Duktur idward. You don't need to say dukturu idwardu. Okay. Ismuhu duktur idward. Can you all read it? I want all of you to be familiarized. Your tongue should be familiar with these words. Ismuhu duktur idward. His name, like his father's name, is Dr. Edward. His name is Dr. Edward.
If we want to say, this means Abuhu Ustazi, that means his dad is my teacher. But if he is our teacher, then we say Abuhu.
Say, answer this.
Abu Ustazana.
Ustazuna.
Ustazuna.
Okay. So then this is a very good, instruction for all of us and a good advice that if you got introduced with a person who is not a Muslim, so a Muslim person should make this dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala quietly. Hadahum Allahu ila Islam. Hadahuma. Okay, here the situation is that this dua is for both, for this young man who is Christian and his father, Dr. Edward, because both of them are Christians. So they are asking the dua that may Allah guide both of them. May Allah guide them to Islam.
Hadahumullahu ila al-Islam, in plural.
Yes.
So, Hada means guide.
No, yeah, hada.
Hidayat.
Hada means hidayah.
Hada is from hidayat. Hada huma.
Them.
Them, yani both of them. If you want to say may Allah guide them all, plural, how do you say?
Hadahumullah.
Hadahumullah.
Hadahum, yes.
Hadahumullah.
Hadahumullahu ila Islam.
Yeah.
And if you talk about one person, may Allah guide him.
Hadahullah.
Hadahullahu.
Hadahullah.
What about if you meet a Christian sister and you say may Allah guide her? Ha.
Hadaha.
Hadahallahu.
Hadahallah.
Hadahallahu ila Islam. What about if you make dua for many Christian women?
Hadahuna.
Hadahunna.
Hunna. Yes.
Hunnallah.
Hadahunnallahu. Okay. So hada, this is the verb, it will be same, but the pronoun keep changing. Hadahumallahu ila Islam. Then sister, you finish this conversation. Hamid? Yes.
Hamid, أذهبتم إلى
Mustashfa.
مستشفى لزيارة عمكم اليوم. Did they all go to the
Did you all go?
You are going to see your uncle to hospital today.
Hospital.
hospital زيارة
To go to visit.
Visit.
your uncle today?
Yes, very good. So now go back to the conversation that Sheikh Isa, uncle, he was in the hospital, right? And this uncle Hamid, he is asking all the boys, did you go to visit your uncle Isa in the hospital? Right? Azahabtum ila al-mustashfa li ziyarati ammikum. Ziyara means visit.
Visit.
Ammikum, your uncle, al-yawm, today. Right? Now, finish the answer, Yusuf.
Yusuf, نعم ذهبنا. Yes, we all went.
Yes, we all did, we all went, yes. So one of these boys' name now is Yusuf, right? So Mahmoud, Yusuf, they are the names of the boys. Hamid was that uncle that they met with him. Isa, Sheikh Isa is the uncle of all these boys. So remember these characters
So
and
if-
these names.
So just for repeating it, so if he is asking only one girl, you say azhabti ilal mustashfa.
Yes, if you ask only one girl, you say azahabti,
And if you're addressing many women, azhabtuna,
azahabtunna. Yes.
azhabtunna.
Ah.
And it's many gentlemen, azhabtum. And if it's one person, azhabta,
Ta. Azahabta.
azhabta,
If you are asking just one man,
azhabta.
did you go? Yes, azahabta. So you memorize this conjugation that we practiced last time also? Can you say, Omar?
ذهب ذهبوا ذهبت ذهبنا ذهبت ذهبت ذهبتم
Yes.
ذهبتي ذهبتن
Zahabti, zahabtunna, yes.
ذهبتن ذهبت ذهبنا
Zahabna, yes. Very good. What about you, Brother Norman?
I'm not very good at
We were busy with the fundraising.
Huwa zahaba ilal fundraiser, Okay. But so it's a good excuse, mashallah. But now this excuse will not be valid next week. And no new excuse. Okay? Inshallah, everyone should know it by heart. Because this is your base, your foundation of Arabic. Okay? Very important.
I think if you write 2 or 3 different verbs. You practice writing,
Yes.
writing, and writing.
Zahaba
Yes.
means.
Brother Hassan, can you make?
Zahaba means one
Zahaba,
Zahabta.
Zahabat, Zahabtum, Zahabat,
Zahabna.
Zahabna,
Then Zahabta.
Zahabta, Zahabtum,
Zahaba and Zahabto.
Zahabti.
Zahabti,
What is it? Zahabtu.
Tunna.
एक ही जैसा है।
Tunna.
Tunna,
Zahabtu.
Zahabtu,
Zahabna.
Zahabna.
Zahabtum.
These are two plural.
I'll try so. Dhahaba, dhahabu, dhahabat,
Oh,
dhahabna,
Singular.
dhahabta, dhahabtum, dhahabti, dhahabtumna, dhahabu, dhahabn,
Zahabtu.
dhahabtu, dhahabna.
Same excuse.
So keep practicing, inshallah. Keep practicing.
this applies to all the verbs the same.
Same. If you know the pattern one time,
You
then
know it.
every verb will be easy. That's why I'm emphasizing on learning this structure. Once you learn the structure, then you can put every verb on the same pattern.
For
There will
past
be
tense.
a difference of one fatha or kasra here and there, because different verbs, they have different forms, and you will learn about the forms also. For example, if you want to conjugate the word shariba, shariba means to drink. I drink water, right? He drank water. So you say shariba, sharibu, sharibat, sharibna, sharibta, sharibtum, sharibti, sharibtunna, sharibtu, sharibna. So here shariba, ra has the kasra, ri, right? In zahaba, in this verb there is no kasra, it's all 3 fatha, zahaba. Whereas shariba, so this will be little bit difference of kasra or dhamma or fatha, just one vowel, but the pattern will be the same.
We learned all this back in the school.
Yes, so mashallah.
Kataba, I can't remember anything.
Now inshallah you'll remember again. Any sister would like to make one? Yes.